So basically that's what happened. It's surely going to come. The vengeance of the Lord is going to come. Right? And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thine heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now there's thou that art given to pleasure, that dwelleth carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Right? Because America think that they're going to rule forever with a military, right? Because America feels it's an empire, it's in everybody's country, right? But the Lord is going to destroy America. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day: the loss of children and the widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection.
My church studies on the tribes by the month.
Okay, but the thing is that according to the Bible, these people are God's chosen people, and that the people in Israel, they are not the real Jews, they're imposters. Okay? Well, according to the Bible, do you know that everybody has a biblical name? The Bible speaks about 18 nations, right? So, 18...
What nation are you?
I'm from the nation of Israel. I'm an Israelite. Let me see if I got... Right, so... The Bible speaks about 18 nations. Okay. According to the Bible, you're Esau and I'm Jacob. You do not know.
I've been corrected in because I accepted the Jewish carpenter and Savior.
Okay. So basically, you believe that Christ came and died on the cross, right? Okay, but and your forefathers. Let me ask you this thing. Let me see. Let's say we go to a restaurant and we order 2 steaks, right? We order 2 steaks to eat, you know, in the restaurant. I'm just making a photo. Just to find out who you really are. How would you order your steak?
I'm a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian. That's a good one. You're a vegetarian. Alright, well, that's a good one. But before you, okay, listen to this. Listen, before you used to eat, right? How did you like it?
You know how my mother made it?
No, but for example, I would order either, if I were to order in a restaurant, I would order maybe like well done, rare, this, that, you know, depend. I would say something like that, you understand? How would you do it? Rare. You like your meat rare, right? Okay, then you're an Edomite. Because Esau, he ate the pottage bread with blood, okay? So you're an Edomite. And you're going into slavery for 1,000 years. Now let me show you this. And you can't be a Christian. Anyway, you can be a Christian if you want. The Bible speaks about 18 nations, right? Just like the Muslims. You know Abraham had Ishmael? For Ishmael, you get all the Muslims. These are Ishmaelites. Okay? All these people are Ishmaelites. Abraham had Ishmael. And then from Isaac, Isaac had 2 sons, Jacob and Esau. Jacob are the Negro Latinos and Native Americans, and Esau are the white people. The first came up red all over, and they call his name Esau.
So what are these?
These are Edomites. These are not God's children. These are Edomites. They all came from Esau, from one father. Do you understand that?
I understand, but Esau is not my God. My God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right. You're right. And the God that Abraham worshipped, that Isaac worshipped, was the God of the Israelites. So you are right, but still, the Edomites do not keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. Okay, because they allow two homosexuals to get married. They allow 2 lesbians to get married. And right now they live in Bible prophecies, you know that. Right? Because Jacob stole the birthright from Esau, right? Jacob stole his birthright, right? You know Jacob stole the birthright?
He sort of gave it away.
Listen, he
sort of gave it away.
Okay, let's say Esau did give it away, okay? I'm and now Esau wanted a blessing from Isaac. So Esau went to his father and said, Father, bless me, even me, Father, with one blessing. And Esau lifted up his voice and he started crying. He wept. And Isaac said, listen, thy dwelling shall be all the Isaac said, I'm gonna bless you with one blessing. And Isaac said, thy dwelling shall be all the fatness in the dew from heaven from above and all the fatness of the earth. But how are you going to get it? But by thy sword thou shalt live. So Esau, that prophecy had to take place. So Esau began to have lots of white people. You see the Russian white people, the American white people, the Australian white people, the European white people, and they came into power by the sword. They conquered Europe from the Moors, they stole America from the Native American Indians, they stole Australia from the Aborigines, they stole Russia from black people that used to live in Russia with Japheth. They used to live in Japheth, they used to live in around the areas. Now we see in the church, that in an Orthodox church, you have black icons. Okay?
So let me ask you this.
So you live in Bible prophecy that this is the blessing that Isaac blessed you, that you're going to take the world and it's going to be your power, but you're going to get it by the sword. So the white man walks around with the sword and they have the ultimate military. But guess what? Now when Christ comes back now, the blessing is going to be finished. When you see Russia and America goes to war, because there's tension between the two of them, and that is the book of Ezekiel, Russia is known as God maker. And what's going to happen is when they go to war, then you're going to see the one you call Jesus Christ, which is a big, angry black man. He's a black man, he's not a white man. Christ is a black man. Okay? And he's going to come and he's going to enslave all white people in the other nations. Okay? Because of putting the real Jews, they took the children of Israel and brought them to the Americas on slave ships. The real children of Israel, they brought them to the Americas on slave ships and they stole Jerusalem. And now they call themselves Jewish. They wish to be Jewish. They call themselves Jewish, which is one tribe. So where are we tribes? There's 12 tribes, not just Jewish. Everybody says they're Jewish. Jewish. So what happened to the Benjamin and Levi and Simeon and you understand?
A lot of them are going back.
And we are waking up now because we've been more than 400 years of slavery, like the Bible prophesied in the book of Deuteronomy that we were going to go into slavery. And now the time is finished of slavery. Now we're waking up to who we are. Now you know about the 144,000?
Yeah.
12,000 after each tribe got to wake up to the Israelites. Then
I believe that the period of grace to the Gentiles is almost over.
Yeah, you're right. The period of grace for the Gentiles is almost over. Because they're on the. She's right. You know, the Gentiles are on the grace right now. For now.
My question to you is,
yes.
Why are you in the Netherlands and not Israel?
Because Israel is going to be destroyed by nuclear destruction, World War III. Because those people are not the real land. The Bible says, the Moses says that when the children of Israel go back to the land of Israel, that they shall not learn war. They've been fighting back and forth in war with the Palestinians.
Palestinians are fighting them.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Palestinians don't belong to that land either. The Palestinians stole the land, just like the Palestinians.
Nice talking to you.
Yes, shake hands, woman. Like I was saying, I'm just like the Muslims, the Egypt, but those are not the real Egyptians. Those are Ishmaelites. Those are Muslims. They stole Egypt from the Africans. The real Egyptians, they're Africans. You understand? Just like Palestine, they don't belong to them. Palestine, Israel doesn't belong to them either. They stole it. It's a lot, huh? But let me give you a flyer so you can check it on your house. You can check us out on here. We're Hebrew Israelites Global. These are the YouTube channels. You can go to YouTube and you click any one of this, and you'll see up to the 4 partners that are doing this work. We're all over the world doing this.
I'm not impressed. I just wanted to chat with you.
All right, no problem. Take care then. Have a nice day.
Be blessed.
All right. Shabbat shalom. Yeah, Shabbat shalom. This Edomite, you know. She know a little bit about Christianity, but she ain't know much, you know. Yo. And that is Isaiah 47 and 9. Speaking about America's destruction. And it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, because in 1 hour shall that city Babylon be thrown down. Because when the missile is shot up, it's going to only take 1 hour to destroy it. Right? And plus the chariot is going to be shooting laser beams on it too. And the earth is going to quake. It's going to reel through and fall like a drunken. Because when them bombs hit, When them bombs hit, it's gonna be a desert. Everything's gonna be melted away because them bombs split the atom. You understand? So nothing can stand in its way. Not iron, not concrete, nothing. It's just gonna evaporate everything, turn it back to dust. Right? So it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and the widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantment. Right? Because the so-called white man, they worship the devil, basically, right? The Illuminati and so, the Bilderberg, you understand? And they also have warlocks, they have witches, you understand? That telling things, you know, just like back then, when it was in Egypt, in slavery. By turning a staff into a snake and so forth, and the magician, they were also doing it as well, right? Moses turned blood into water, the magician turned water into blood, the magician turned water into blood too, right? So they were doing a couple things. That is sorcery. So basically, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantment. Right, for the enchantment and the sorceries. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Right? That's Esau's trusting in his wickedness. Right? Which is Baphomet. Right? In thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou said, hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Because Esau thinks that his kingdom is not going down. So he's saying he is, and there is no one else beside him. Right? That's why he goes around naming countries after naming land after his own name, conquering and stealing land. Right? Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Right? Stand now with thy enchantment and with thy multitude of sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. But Esau's not going to prevail because he's trying to bring in his new world order. Right? And that's talking about the international bankers as well. Right? So it says, thou art weary in thy multitude of thy counsel. Right? Because the United Nations, they don't know what to do because we're waking up. So Esau's trying to push this one world order. This new world order. He's trying to push it as hard as he can. He's coming up with different things, you know, what's that word I'm looking for? You know, he making different scenarios to come by, you know, with the chip and things like that, speeding things up, you know. let's just say for, like speeding things up, you're trying